I'm gonna wait till you get back in the camera, so and then I'll start it later. We're back. Episode 2, Skinks.
Episode 2, Babblin Bout bullshit. I'm about to babble about bullshit.
We're about to babble about some bullshit. Oh, ooh.
That's okay. It's okay. We started off right. So, I know y'all ain't seen us in a long time. You know, I had to finish for school and shit, get my shit together so I can move back and we could be more consistent. So, welcome back. Shit, type shit. I don't know. Yeah. Welcome back.
I was just in school. That's it. Shit. Just in school. It sucks. But I'm trying. I graduate next year. You know, finally, hopefully.
I was gonna say shit. I finally graduated. It took me a little long enough.
What her masters? I'm sorry, she degreed.
2 degrees
I'm
squared.
Fucking shit with
you. Okay. So I guess a little check-in since y'all haven't seen us for a really long time. I know some small check-ins. I think since we put out our first episode, I've gotten like 3 more piercings. Yep, 3 more piercings, and I fuck with them, and I really, really fuck with piercings. But I'm doing well. Again, like we said, graduated from college. Again, right now, just trying to find a job type shit. The job world is hard. Trying to find a career. I should say, trying to find a career. Like, cause you know, you can go get a low level job, but a career, looking for that, especially something you know you want to do and you're gonna like and enjoy. That shit is hard, and I want to settle for nothing less. You feel me? I need something that's like stable, and that's gonna keep me multiple flows of income. There we go.
I was gonna say something that paid money, cause I just went on a job interview. Y'all, could be a strip. Could sell drugs. I don't know what I'm finna do.
What you do a job interview for?
Paraprofessional. Still, I'm still. Y'all, I'm a para. You know, student teaching. Thank you. I mean, I'm not student teacher. I'm assistant teacher. Let me not say that. Cause but it's we don't get paid enough at all. Yeah. At all. No, nobody in the school industry does, in my opinion.
I got a friend that works for CPS. She get decent pay, but again, like y'all said, it's still not enough for the amount of shit that teachers do in their life type shit. Like, they buy so much shit out of pocket for kids to make sure kids have the resources because the school's not going to give it to them.
No.
And that shit kind of sucks.
Yeah. If you do go in, make sure you have your bachelor's. It helps to have a master's. And also, you got to put some years in to really make big bucks. Like, my mama, she finna retire, so that bitch make a lot of motherfucking money. But she got 2 masters, so that's something, you know. She
got 2 masters in. Not you can't even tell me.
Don't know, girl. Don't know.
I'm finna ask.
Shout out to my mama, though.
I was gonna say, I'm finna ask Jerisi next time I see her ass. How are you? How are you feeling?
Girl, I'm tired. I'm cool. Look, last time, y'all, I swear to God, I was like, nothing's going on in my life for the first time. Then some like crazy shit happened. Like, yeah, super spiral, smacked me straight in the face. But I'm okay. I'm just looking for a new job as well, because if I gotta leave this industry, I will.
Teaching?
Yes.
What you getting your degree in again?
Communications.
Mm-hmm.
PR. Marketing. Mm. I'm just here trying to help the kids, because I love the kids. Shit, I just love the kids.
Love the kids. I always gotta love the kids.
I was gonna say we went to Cancun too.
We had very much different experiences, but we went to Cancun, y'all. Shout out to me using my passport for the first time, G. The first time, because I got my shit in 2020 during COVID, so there was no way I was gonna use that shit. Cancun is a pretty place. Beautiful. It's kind of sad though. That shit a sad place because it's literally just resorts and shit. But shit, we went on basically it was a friend group type shit. Like, it was 8 of us, and I think we had a really great group to go on a trip with that we could do like over and over and over again. Like, we trying to plan for another trip now.
I'm sorry.
Well, we gotta drop one, but that's okay. We're not gonna get into
They can stay. They just gotta
get their shit together.
Yeah.
But we did a lot of shit. Well, they did a lot of shit. I got sick, but we're not gonna get into that because that's not important. But I still enjoy myself. But we did this thing called Explore. It was like 5 things we did. I'm not gonna say these in orders because I can't remember the order for real. But we did like zip lining, ATVs. We like walked through water type shit.
We did an on foot cave walk.
That shit was beautiful.
It was gorgeous. We just kept tripping over them fucking rocks. We kept
Gee, motherfucking ankles over with. Broke.
Our homie knee was fucked up.
Gee. Then we did rafts, G, and they didn't give us like paddles. They gave you shit you supposed to put on your hand. My shit was broke, so I couldn't even fucking paddle, nigga. You paddling through water like this, like you a dog or some shit.
We hitting rocks and shit.
Right, like
can't nobody paddle for real.
But all in all, that shit, for me, that probably was my favorite part because I like stuff like that. Like, I'm very adventurous. I like the nature scene, doing shit like that. We also swam through some shit, too. So it was the swimming part.
We did. I almost died.
What was your favorite part?
Of Cancun?
Mm-hmm. It's funny as hell.
Nah. I'm joking. That was. But it was explored, though. It was explored because I got on a zip line for the first time. And you know me, look, I'm ghetto and I'm black. We do not get in heights. Fuck heights, nigga. Let me tell you that. I don't even get on roller coasters, but as soon as I seen them on some trees, they was hiding in the trees. I said, no.
The crazy thing is, like, I drop like videos and pictures throughout the, the podcast or the video to show y'all what we saw. But it didn't even look that high up once you go through. Like, you literally only could see the top of the tree. That's it. That's all. So it didn't even look too far.
Top of the tree is too much. Hell no. But I did go once. Just once. And I'm proud of myself. Thank you. The airplane ride back home was fucking horrible. We almost died.
Our nigga, he fucking, when he landed, that shit said boo 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 boo.
Boy, we was in the air like this and shit. Oh.
And we sat by the exit row, so I'm like, oh shit, this bitch finna pop open, G. Then we had to sit and wait.
Okay.
After the fact. Because it was raining or some shit.
I don't know if y'all remember that viral video. You remember this viral video when everybody was on the boat?
Oh, yes. And the boat was throwing their ass.
We was in that bitch like
and then, of course, the dumbass people on the plane talking about some...
They go clap because we landed. Look, this how we landed. Like, it was like...
literally like some movie type shit. Like,
me, I had hella shit in my hand. I
threw that shit out.
And then next to my neighbor.
Crying ass baby. Not even crying. The baby was fucking screaming the whole time, the whole flight. Like, parents wasn't doing shit about the kids, just doing shit. Then at the end of the flight, he going, I'm sorry. Nigga, I don't give no fuck about you being sorry. Control your fucking kids. Control your kid. Because this nigga is acting like a demon. Like,
yeah, I was in the back of the bag. I ain't hearing none of that shit. It's like, you ain't hear the back? I'm hell no. Girl, I'm by the bathroom. That's how fucking back I was.
They was 2 rows ahead of us. 2. Like, once we passed they rows, when we was leaving off the plane, G, the whole row on the floor was disgusting. All types of shit on the floor, G.
I saw that shit.
Oh my.
I was getting off like, you fucking pigs.
Right. Niggas is dirty. But Cancun is, I would go back. I say I would go back. They give you, this would be my recommendations for y'all. Don't do none of the tour shit, especially if you go to a resort. They gonna overprice you for some shit, sell you the dream, and that shit is not gonna be what it is.
The boat ride.
Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Find your own shit to do. Find shit you could go off. Like, the Explore shit was cool, but even then I felt like that shit was still overpriced. And extra. Like, the ATV ride was trash.
It was short.
Then they gonna tell me I was driving too damn fast and I was only going like 5 miles per hour. Gee, they didn't even allow the ATV to go over a certain amount of speed. So, yeah. But the resort was really nice. Their showers could have been hotter. I say that. Cancun is very hot and humid. Like, sticky humid. Like,
them Mexican mosquitoes was fucking us up, G. I came home with 72 mosquito bites. That shit
Motherfuckers
was
thought it was bed bugs.
And this bitch scratching every arm, every leg, boy, no.
I'm so glad I ain't get bit up.
That's not fair.
But yeah, Cancun was a cool trip. We definitely trying to figure out what we want to do next. I know a lot of, sorry, no name drops. Our friend said she want to do like a short trip in the winter time.
To where though?
She said it don't have to be far. Like it could be another state type shit. But she want to try to do like snowboarding and shit.
I hold y'all shit for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be right there.
No.
No.
You want to try snowboarding?
Fuck no.
What's something that's like along those realms, like skydiving, shit like that you would do? None of that shit.
I didn't even want to zip line. Look, snowboarding I'm real cool on, cause I can't snowboard. So how I'm gonna stop myself? Fall?
Yeah. You would have to just go on the slope that's not as deep. The slope that's not as steep. There we go. The slope that's not as steep, so it won't be like if you fall, you get to tumbling down and turn into a snowball type shit. Like that's not gonna happen.
I'll be sliding on 87. That's as far as I'm gonna go.
Not on 87.
I don't know. It's not very many Caucasian activities I'll do.
You ever been kayaking?
No. I thought we were supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'll take you to kayak one day. That shit fire.
I can do that.
I love kayaking. The first time I ever went kayaking was in New Orleans, and we like kayaked on some river, and we supposed to see alligators and shit. I missed them. They saw them. They ass was running home in the kayak. I was enjoying my time. Gee, it was so peaceful. I stayed all the way in the back, turned my music on. I might have to drop that video in this video too, because it was just so peaceful. I'll show you later. But I've definitely been kayaking multiple times.
I've never. I would love to though. That's some white people should do. For sure.
They got some downtown. You get to go in. I think you on Lake Michigan type shit.
Oh, over there. I thought you meant over there. Do that make sense?
Yeah.
You get it. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I think it's on the side by that bridge. Like you could go through there, if that makes sense.
That's
what street that is. Right.
This bridge.
It's not on that side of the bridge. Or is it on that side? I think it's literally like the opening on that side. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I did that shit with my cousin.
I don't know which water I trust more, that one or that one.
Nigga, none. I do not trust water in general.
In Illinois. I went to North Ave Beach. I ain't never been so disappointed in my people in my life. Like, I'm stepping over Monaco bottles.
Hell no.
Tripping over Hennessy bottles and shit. I'm not, bro.
Do not love the earth. And that's why this shit is going to eat our ass up. Motherfuckers don't believe that shit, but it's going to eat us up. Like,
you can just throw your garbage away, nigga. Like,
and then it be like the garbage be right there.
Garbage be right next to you. You can throw your shit away. G. Like, you don't gotta be sitting here fucking everybody else day up. Like, what the fuck? I'm slipping on. Come on, like, you for real? I really gotta sit here and slip on hot dog buns, nigga. Like, why would you do that? Like, that shit be pissing me off. Like,
do you know what pisses me off most when people do shit like that? When it be like niggas drop like McDonald's cups or Starbucks cups out throughout a grocery store, half drink. Ain't no garbage in here. You telling me it's not one garbage in Walmart? You had to drop that bitch right here. You didn't even get this from in here.
Nah.
You didn't even get this shit from in here.
I be stealing from Walmart. I can't say
everybody steals from Walmart.
I steal from Myers the most. I'm
really?
Sorry, Myers. Shout out to y'all. Yeah.
Is it easier?
I mean, I used to work there, right? So I would just take shit, like, go to the... Look, I go down the aisle, right? I'd be like, yeah, I need a lunch. So I grab some lunch. Then I pay for it. I'm on the clock. Yeah, I'm on the clock. These niggas ain't say shit. They not looking at the cameras, none of that. I'm like, yeah, okay, well.
What you end up eating for lunch? Right, please don't.
Girl, anything. I'll get them, like, them little soup cans. Not the soup cans, but, like,
the cups.
Ravioli. Hell yeah, I get some ravioli.
Ravioli at work.
We
better anything.
Than that. No, yeah, our breaks wasn't. Our breaks wasn't. Shit.
Not you eating ravioli for lunch.
I'm doing what I have to do. I eat anything. I still eat anything. Y'all don't understand?
No, I'm very picky when it comes to food. Like, extremely picky. Like, if it don't even look good, no, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm good. I've gotten better at trying shit. But when it's like, I could tell I'm not gonna eat that shit, you cannot even force me to. That fucking steak.
No.
Yes, that shit was... Motherfuckers just cut that steak. Like, they had to literally just had to kill that cow for that steak because that shit was so damn raw. So damn raw. Like, it was mushy still. The meat was red and mushy. I'm not eating that shit.
That
Y'all
shit
devour it.
That shit was...
I draw the line.
I draw the line with crawfish.
Crawfish.
I'm not eating shit with eyes on it. I gotta look at the eyes. I'm not eating it, G. I'm sorry. I tried to eat crawfish. She was like, you gotta suck the head. I said, bitch,
Fuck
that
no.
sounds like a lot of work.
For some food, G.
That sounds like a lot of work, bitch.
For you to eat.
The eyes looking at me. I gotta rip the head off, nigga.
Hell no.
Oh. So we finna get in to our first topic because we just be rambling. We be babbling about bullshit.
That's why we called it that. No bullshit.
So we gonna talk about the Drake album because we feel two different type of ways. So I'm gonna let you go first. You know what I'm saying?
This how I'm gonna start this off. My brother said, "Don't nobody want to hear no Canadian techno."
You know how sticky it gets.
Yes, hey.
You know I gotta bring the set. You know I gotta bring the G.
So this is my objective opinion because everybody said I'm gonna like it because it's Drake, which is fair. In my opinion, it is a good album. In my opinion, because motherfuckers gonna ask me like, do you think it's a good dance album? So then the next question after that was, name a dance album. But you can't tell me to name a dance album and then I tell you to name one since you trying to say that it's not good as a dance album. But you can't give me a reason why it's not good to you. Or why you can compare it to other dance songs when you don't even know what the other dance songs is. But in my opinion, I think Drake did a really good job with this album. No, it's not Views. No, it's not fucking Take Care. It's not all of that. But I think for him to tap into another lane and actually execute it in a way where the music is still good and he makes sense and that shit just raw, I think he did a very good job on that. And I'm going to get off my soapbox. I love Drake, y'all.
If SZA dropped the same shit, I've been like, don't, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, well, it's SZA, what you want to say? I can understand that. I personally just, you got it. Oh, nope, I got it. Yeah. I personally don't know how I feel. I don't really, it's okay. It's just that, like, I personally, if I want to hear some, like, house music to me is two different house music. I like Chicago house music and I like gay house music. I want to hear you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear this shit. I don't get that from Drake. Like, I don't, that's the shit that I don't get. No, because they shit is more so like, you know what I'm saying? Or like Chicago house music, like,
it's not definitely not no Chicago house music. Nothing compares.
Like, Drake shit made me like, nah, in my head, but it didn't make me want to be like,
boo.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
very much facts. I think this is for the white people that take ecstasy type shit. This for those people. This is the ecstasy music. This is the club music when niggas pop pills and be up all night.
This is 1000% club music.
Nigga, and then he just recently dropped OVO Fest. Them gonna be the niggas at that fest listening to the niggas that love this album are gonna be the niggas at that fest, and that shit's going to be busting just because of the type of music it is. Like, white people love that type of shit. He's going to have people on their feet for hours with this fucking album. For the people who actually like it, I should say.
I think she already know how I feel about Drake though. I love Drake with every inch of my heart. I just feel like just been like declining. Yeah. He just been, it's not declining, he just been not giving a fuck lately. Like, he know it's Drake, so it's like, if I drop it, they gonna listen. Like, we will.
Very much facts.
And you know that. But it's like, I don't know. I guess I can't keep comparing people's shit, because you could say the same thing about Kanye, because don't let me get on my soapbox.
Because I'm not going to lie to you, I definitely was finna bring that up.
For real, don't let me get on my soapbox. Shit, I can say the same thing about Beyonce. Let me stop going, because I'm going too far. I love Beyonce. Beyonce, if you watching this, bitch, look. Girl, love you. Love you.
We're going to have so many more runs before Beyonce watch my shit.
Oh, God, Beyonce ain't going to watch that shit till we like 30, bitch. Either way it go. Beyonce, bitch, I love you. But, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm glad that he went on his lane. I just don't like hearing any fucking dance from, like, people who not really making me dance. Like, Beyonce, what the fuck is that? I forgot the song. I
don't even know, because I didn't even hear it. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't even have interest in listening to it. But I know people who love the song, and it's like,
I don't love it. I don't love it.
I heard bits and pieces, and it's like, okay.
Right. I hope the album... Look, Beyonce, I hope the album doing this what it's got to do. Because I didn't want to hear the African shit. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't even African. It was just like real... Yeah, it kind of was. It kind of was.
You just got to do it right. Especially with Afrobeats music. Like, you can't just do... What pissed me off is them adding Justin Bieber to Essence. Still don't like that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm lying. I'm not sorry. Yeah, I know.
I like Justin Bieber on anything, bitch. You get on the Future song, I'll be right there like, you know what I'm saying? But no, I get what you're saying though. Don't just like slap an Afro beat on it and just rap over or sing over to something like that shit gonna be raw as hell. Like, no, it gotta flow.
There's a certain vibe for Afro beats, and your song will not flourish if you do not reach that vibe, G. Like, we was talking about it, like, Afro beats, niggas talks about women and money. That's pretty much it. They talk about women and money. They may get a little like, oh, I'm about my shit, like, but that's the main gist of their shit. Let me not say that before somebody attack me. That's not true. But you really have to do that vibe to be successful in that realm, or your song gonna flop. And I'm not, which is probably why people think that Drake album isn't good, because for people who listen to pop, dance, house music, stuff like that, it's not comparable. It don't, like she just said, it don't make you dance. It don't make you want to get up and do shit. Maybe not to you. I think it do.
It made me want to work out. That's all.
Personally.
It's like a workout album. You know what I'm saying? But that's to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to like Rico Nasty. Niggas ain't trying to listen to her. Like, y'all boot that bitch off stage at Playboy Cardi concert, and I'll beat the shit out of every single last one of y'all who did that. Fuck you, type. I love Rico. The fuck. But, you know, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that Drake did a bad job. It's just that, like, when I see people making their own lane, I like people that have their own lane. I don't like when other people jump into that shit. Like, now Justin Bieber started rapping like Lil Baby, we'll be like, what the fuck is this? Like, that's the only thing that I got. Like, when people got I don't know. That's just my personal, like, just stay in your lane. Like, if you want to branch out. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's hit or miss. But,
so, I have two examples. So, for example, Drake has versatility. Drake does and is able to step out and do other shit. But then they talk about, who was that? Blast, for example.
Who the fuck is Blast?
Oh.
I'm under a rock, y'all. That's another thing. I'll be under a rock.
I'm going to put on Blast after this. Blast, he got on with one type of way, and he been doing that ever since. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you feel me? So, I feel both sides. Like, I appreciate people going out and testing the waters with other shit, but I do appreciate people sticking to their sound, because, you know, that's what you know you best at type shit. But yeah.
Post Malone. This nigga came out with a White Iverson. We think he finna rap. This nigga said, fuck no. Okay, then he came out with Circles. That nigga don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about it. Oh.
Okay. So I guess the next topic that we have wanted to talk about, and I guess I had brought it up because, so I be watching the Shade Room and shit on Instagram, and I be, you know, that's my news media for me. I'm not gonna hold you. But on there you see a lot of Krishan Rock where she be with Blueface and basically acting fucking nuts over this nigga. Like, she done fought this man, mama, sister, stay with this nigga, like, but she just gives herself a very bad rep And so I think this was on the Shade Room. I saw this video and it was basically showing her before she got to this space. That's what I'll call it. Before she got to this space, and like, she was an athlete. She was on her, well, I ain't gonna say she was on her shit, but she was about her shit.
She was. And
it just gave her past history, and I could put the link in the comments or the bio or whatever to show y'all. But she a smart ass girl, like, and she a cool ass girl, and she do her shit, and she came from her background is like, she's overcome so much shit to be where she came from. But for me, it's like, now why you acting like this? I think that's what get me started. Like, why turn around and do all of this?
Stand up.
Stand up. Stand up. Like, over Blueface at that, like, and he just be entertaining her. He just go with the flow, like, got a whole baby on the way. Be with the baby. Yes. I'm gonna show you that on the Shade Room. See, y'all be knowing all their business because of the Shade Room. The Shade Room.
I didn't know that. Oh, wait. No. I'm thinking Soulja Boy. Bitch, hey, he got a baby on the way.
Either he got a baby on the way or the girl just had the baby.
That's fucked up.
But he has a baby on the way. He already got another baby, too. He got like 2 or 3 babies, I think.
He got enough. Krishan, stand up.
Please. And yeah, just watching that shit is just like, what's to you? Like, why just flip the switch and this is what you doing now? Like, but then they also had a video on the Shade Room. She was dancing with her mama. So she talked about in the video how she was homeless and shit. And so before I had watched that interview, I saw this video of her mama and her. And she got her mama out and she danced with her. And the mom just looked extremely uncomfortable. Like, but I think the mom, she said the mom did drugs, I believe. And the mom was doing like sex work basically and shit. So, and they was homeless. So yeah, her mama didn't look good. And then her just like trying to like dance on her and force her to do shit, you could tell it was forced and it's not something that's natural. So that shit was like, oh, now it makes more sense why her mama was acting like that. But no, I just hope she stand up. I doubt at this point now that she's gonna stop talking to this nigga after all the shit that they've been through.
I personally, Krishan, I know you ain't gonna never watch this, bitch, but I DM you this shit myself personally, bitch. Look, at the end of the day, I understand that you overcame a lot of other shit, and let me stop talking to her like she listened. I'm gonna just talk about her. She overcame a lot of shit. Like, she said she was a 11 of 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, she done been through homelessness and her mama be on drugs and stuff like that. Like, you overcame and Blueface took you out the hood. But, like, bitch, ain't no dick in the world gonna make me take my tooth out. Like, my tooth already out. I'm gonna put it back in, take it back out, and put your face on it. Get your real stupid, goofy ass. I'm finna get 56 tattoo.
Neck right here, G. 56 tattoos of Blueface, G.
Do you truly think?
Different tattoos of just Blueface. Like, so, but
Jonathan.
G.
Girl.
This make me think now, do she have, some type of mental illness? Or I'm looking at it like, you got attachment issues.
I truly think it's manipulation. Of course, on top of manipulation, first of all, let me tell you 3 things that I think it is. I think she being dumb as fuck. You being stupid. Wake the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. Ain't no reason on this planet I'm not taking my tooth out for a nigga. My tooth. My tooth.
She lost that bitch because of him too. Because she had her tooth.
She had a motherfucker. I remember her having teeth.
I think either they got into it or something happened that knocked her shit out. I think it was her getting into a Blueface. I think so. Either that or something in jail.
Truthfully, I think, first of all, that bitch is stupid. That bitch is dumb. Don't get me wrong. I love you. I just want you to stand up because, like, you're not a bad person. Like, I be watching. Look, let me not even lie. I do not watch baddies, bitch. I think you way too good for baddies, but it is what it is.
What's baddies?
Baddies, whatever the fuck. Miami hip hop, Atlanta, wherever the Miami hip hop, Atlanta. It's basically like bad girls, but it's just like, Bad Boys, LA. Now it's just baddies South. And all they do is fight. Like they always. I'm gonna get on reality TV in a minute if I can. But first of all, let me just get on this bitch Krishan. She get manipulated. I think also on top of that, she just you feel like you owe your life to a motherfucker that's treating you like you fucking stupid. I think reality TV and Instagram and all these stupid ass likes got you doing stupid shit. Like, I get this for you, daddy. Get your real stupid goofy ass bitch. If you don't stand up, I know you see all them comments in the comments telling you that you goofy. Like, everybody like, bitch, you goofy as hell. You goofy, big goofy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish. I'm sorry to sound so mean, but it's just like
when you gonna fix yourself?
Right, when you gonna stand up? Fuck these niggas, G. Like, fuck Jonathan. Like, ain't no dick in the world that could really make you do shit like that. Like, look how people look at you. Like, you want bitches to look up to you for real. Like, you want this likes and clicks and views and this shit and the third, but you doing stupid shit to get it. Motherfuckers is laughing at you. That's why you going
They
viral.
troll everything to go viral, and eventually they turn around and fix themselves. You could put me some more too. I appreciate it. They do all of that trolling shit to go viral, and then sometimes turn their life around. And I'm really hoping that's the life she's pursuing. But it doesn't look like it's getting any better. It just looks like
they doing shit.
She's stagnant where she is.
Let's go viral. Let's do some dumb shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do some real stupid
like
shit.
This
real
nigga
quick.
went to jail because she stole that nigga car, and he reported it stolen. And I think she was like high or something.
She broke in his house.
Right. She wiped blood on like his garage and wrote a message in blood. Like, when I say all types of wild shit, like real life, all types of wild shit. She was gonna get on reality TV.
Hell yeah. I think reality TV is fucking stupid. I think a lot of people do stupid shit for reality TV, for storylines, for this, that, and the third, to make you look like you doing something when you not. Like, I think Krishan do a lot of shit just for clicks and views, just for herself to be on reality TV. Like, Krishan, you can't be this fucking stupid. I know a lot of stupid bitches, but a lot of the bitches I know ain't never took their tooth off, bitch. You the only bitch I know in this planet that took her fucking tooth off. Like, you
paid to get your shit fixed. For them to take it off. Why you want to do that? You don't want your tooth no more?
You the goofiest bitch of the goofies, bitch. I'll tell you that.
We was talking about that earlier. Like, how long are these motherfuckers that's on like Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? How long y'all gonna stay on this show where your life is scripted so much? Every day your life, somebody else is telling you what to do with your life, and you have to uphold this image.
Go fight this bitch. For what? I don't even know that. Like,
but y'all got beef now. Because we said y'all got beef.
Right. Like, I haven't watched Bad Boys. Look, let me tell y'all something. I ain't watched Bad Boys LA. I ain't watched Love and Hip Hop. I ain't watched none of that shit because I think it's very low vibrational. And, personally.
Now we being the head ass girls.
For real, but for real though, facts. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I be watching shit. I be watching Insecure. I be watching The Boys. Great fucking show.
The Boys?
Yes.
I feel like Kayla watched that show.
It's a great show. I'm watching everything, y'all. Abbott Elementary. Whatever the fuck is funny, or whatever the fuck is good, I'ma watch that
Abbott Elementary. If y'all got TV recommendations, send them on my way. I now have time to watch that shit. You said what?
Love Quinta. That's
Quinta. Hell yeah.
Love Quinta. Shout out to you, bitch. You're great.
She came such a fucking long way from a large.
Got fucking money.
And this nigga now is producing her own shows.
Stand up, black woman. Fuck you, tomorrow. Love it. Love it.
Sue me. I'm rooting for everybody that's black.
You eating, bitch.
Fuck is you talking about? So we could definitely do our final segment. So I think the way our final segments are gonna go, we just gonna have like a question type shit. I think we're gonna do a question just to end our episodes out. So Monique came up with this topic, so I'll let you ask it.
What was the biggest lesson you ever learned? Well, you could say what was the biggest lesson you learned this year? Because this year is whomping on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So leave it in the comments. Whatever lesson that you learned. What lesson did you learn?
So it's 2022. I think from January into now, I think the biggest lesson that I've learned is communication is definitely key. I don't think that I've understood how important that was until this year. Communication in an effective way will get you far. The less you communicate how you feel, the less you communicate shit, you box that shit up, and it creates a kind of energy that motherfuckers you just don't want to have that shit. Excuse me. But I've also learned that, like, my communication sucks. Like, if I had to rate my shit from 0 to 10, I'm at a 2 when it comes to certain situations, because I'm scared to express myself, which is why I feel like my biggest lesson has been communication is key. Because once you communicate shit and you can actually get that shit off your chest, to let a motherfucker know how you feel is probably the most important shit. Because at the end of the day, nobody is questioning and overthinking nothing. Nobody is like, oh, well, she don't like me because of this, or I did this, now it made her feel like this, instead of it being, hey, I felt this way, I want you to change, or hey, I felt this way, can we talk about it? Like, that's some shit that I need to take into the rest of the half of 2020.
Why do you feel like you're scared to talk about it?
For me personally, I feel like in certain situations, people are not hearing you to hear you. Motherfuckers is hearing to respond. So it's hard to have those conversations when I'm trying to express to you, I feel this way, I want you to understand my feelings, but a motherfucker will go and try to defend the stuff that you brought up, or people won't respond to you. People will ignore you. Or motherfuckers will walk around what you're trying to point out type shit. And so that's why I say the effective part is the most important part. Because you can communicate shit and that shit, you're not communicating it right. So it'd be like, shit, you gotta go over the whole situation again because you didn't get that shit right the first time. And you communicated based off maybe your feelings instead of logic. Feelings instead of what really happened. You feel me?
That's also still communicate. That's also still communication. Oh, you are communicating your feelings.
But I'm saying I don't do that.
You got to.
I know, and that's why it's been my biggest lesson this year.
Whoever, y'all, please communicate how you feel, and fuck whoever don't think that, because I had a hard time doing that shit too. And I got the fuck over it because I got tired of people walking over me. That's why I encourage every single fucking person, please state how you feel. Okay. Because at least you said it. At least you heard me. If you heard me and you wasn't listening, that's on you. But I said it.
But I said that shit. Facts. What's your biggest lesson you learned?
I was gonna be shady. I ain't gonna be shady today. I'm gonna drink before. I got a lot of time on my hands.
Be shady.
We at 38 minutes.
Right. Be shady.
First of all, I learned that family's not shit. But on top of learning that family ain't shit, I've also learned how to let go.
Amen.
So 2 of those things come in. Let me tell y'all how. I ain't gonna go into detail. I swear to God I'm not. Cause I let go. Remember?
Let God and let go.
For sure. It's just that, like, the people, you know, I grew up with these certain people, and it's not that they turn that back on me, but it's just like, y'all ever know how, you know, a lot of times you'll be blind to people bullshit.
Facts.
And I don't be knowing, just off the strength that I love you so much, like, as a friend, as a cousin, a auntie, or whatever the fuck, uncle, anything. But just off the status that I love you so much, all your snide-ass comments, your nice, nasty-ass comments, I don't be hearing that shit, and I don't think that's what you talking about. Right. Because I'm like, all right, cool, you know.
You're not talking to me like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it be like that, but at the end of the day,
once you realize that shit,
once you stay back and really realize, even friends, like, you have to realize, like, certain people be hating And like,
oh yes, sir.
Behave from a distance, and I ain't saying like motherfuckers hate me because they hate me, stupid ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
in the most humblest way.
Yeah, but I be meaning in a way of like people have their own perception of you. So if they have this perception, anything a motherfucker can say that's bad, they gonna be like, hell yeah, I believe that shit.
Right.
Without talking to you, without seeing how you feel, without any of that shit.
And they immediately make assumptions off that shit. They'll hear something and immediately turn around and just treat you any kind of way.
But I had to grow up and had to realize that, like, regardless of whatever the situation was, because I stopped being cool. My best friend, my other best friend, dad, I stopped fucking with my whole entire family. There's a lot of shit that happened this entire year. But you know what? At the end of the day, I had to let that shit go because I don't fucking care anymore. At the end of the day, I got one life to live. I'm going to die. Look, she know I'm dark. I'm a dark bitch, but at the end of the day, one day we going to die. So it's like, why die with you looking over your shoulder over these, bad lady. I ain't trying to be no bad lady. Like, I don't care what nobody else think. I ain't looking for your validation in the first place. Whether you said you don't like it or not, I'm gonna do it.
Facts.
And it's like, let that shit go, let her go. Your family ain't your family, your friends ain't your friends.
Facts. You gonna figure out who is for you, period, throughout your time life. And so once you start really letting that shit go and not like letting that shit devour the time that you have, you're gonna live a completely different life. Because I think a lot of people problem is that they hold on to shit.
Hold on to shit.
I was one of them. A lot of shit.
I was definitely one of them. I held on to a lot of hurt. But why keep holding on to hurt? Why keep holding on to hurt? You gonna die with hurt, bitch. You gonna die hurt.
Like, that just ruins your whole present. Like, I feel like the present is important. A lot of people don't understand how privileged we are to be in the present, nigga, because niggas die every day, be like, niggas really do die every day, like, type shit. So you have to appreciate where you are, because you never know when you're gonna die. Ain't nobody finna be like, you gonna die on July 12th of 2053. Nobody says that. Bitch, you could die tomorrow. Bitch, you could die in your sleep right now. Like, what?
Yeah. And always forget to live in the moment, because like, in a moment, like, I didn't get into it with my entire family. Like, let me not lie like that. Like, my whole grandma side of the family love me. I love them. Fuck you, talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still people on my grandbaby side that love me, and I love them too. It's just a certain group of people that I got into it with, and it's only because off the strength of, like, I'm 10 toes down from. I ain't gonna get into that, but just know that at the end of the day, it's situations that happen, but that don't have to be your end all be all. That don't have to be a burden on your shoulder. That don't have to be nothing you cry about. That don't have to be nothing you sad about. No hurt. You can be hurt. Shit happens. You human. But at the end of the day, don't dwell on that shit, because it's a lot of people that love you. It's a lot of people that embrace you. It's a lot of friends. Man, I lost my best friend, but I still got a fucking best friend right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Taylor, shout out to you too, bitch. I don't care if you don't want to hear your name in here. Whatever.
What the fuck is you talking about?
You feel me? A shout out to you too, bitch. Gerald,
come home, all y'all.
I appreciate everybody that's with me now, and that's my present. So it's like, don't keep living in the past. That's another lesson I learned. I'm off the Taylor right now, y'all.
Gee, that's gonna be our drink of like our podcast shit. Like, this Taylor port wine. If y'all ain't never had it, go get that shit, cause this shit, it's a little bitter. When I say that shit will get you lit, I'm only on my little, like, this like a cup and a half type shit. I feel that shit for sure. I definitely feel that shit.
I'm gonna call.
Fuck is you talking about? Like,
on somebody.
Woo-hoo. But yes, thank y'all for fucking listening to us. Ooh, we need to stop cursing once we get monetized. Man, I stop cursing once we get monetized.
Even when you monetize, you can cuss a little bit.
No, you don't get no money. I think they said the first, once you like make that first curse word, you lose it. You don't get monetized.
Since we not monetized yet, this is gonna be the hardest shit I've ever had to deal with in my life, because I just be cursing and it just be rolling off my tongue. Because
like,
I'm grown.
That's just native language at this point. Like, I speak bullshit. What did you come out? Like,
our shit is babbling about bullshit. Like, it just roll off the tongue, nigga. Shit.
Yes, let us know how you fuck with us. Like, we really trying to take this shit off the ground, and we really appreciate like constructive criticism. So because y'all are fans and we fuck with y'all, so we want to know what y'all want to see. Let us know if y'all have some topics that y'all want us to talk about too. On me, because we'll talk about this shit. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that one about Bullsh. Let me check my hands.